Hello everybody. Today we're proving that if 4 doesn't divide n squared, then n is odd for all integers n. So by the way, this sign here, okay, so this sign would mean 4 divides n, and that means that n divided by 4 equals k. So the division gives you an integer. Okay, so let's get into this. So we're going to say proof. Now, first of all, this is quite hard to work with, okay? Because this is our if, we get to assume this, but that's not very helpful. So what we're going to do is, we're going to actually take the contrapositive, okay? And what this does is, so if we have, say, a statement, P implies Q, the contrapositive would be not Q implies not P. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to say not Q, which is this bit. So not n is so if n is not odd, n is even. So we're going to say suppose n is even, then this implies that 4 does not divide n squared. So 4 divides n squared. And now let's prove this. So if n is even, this means that n equals 2k. Okay, so n equals 2k, where k is an integer. So n squared is simply going to be 2k squared, okay, which equals 4k squared. And now what we're going to say is k is an integer. We said that. So k squared is an integer. And we're going to say let k squared equal L, where L is an integer. This just makes it a bit more obvious what we're doing. So now we have that n squared equals 4 L, dividing each side by 4, we get that n squared divided by 4 equals L, an integer, so therefore 4 divides n squared, and that's what we wanted. So we can just wrap this up by saying, since if n is, and we're going to make this really obvious, so we're going to say since n is not odd, so if n is not odd, this implies, that is really bad handwriting, so this implies that 4 divides n squared, as we've shown. 4, actually let's write this as not 4 doesn't divide n squared, sorry. So I'm going to say then for all integers n, and then we kind of reverse this, so we get rid of this not, and we say if 4 doesn't divide n squared, this implies n is odd, and that is our proof. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This was a contrapositive proof in about divisibility and odds and evens. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and like and subscribe for more, please.